Nutcase. Do you think he was trying to sacrifice something?
Himself?
Why not? I've heard that they practice all sorts of weird rituals.
Weird rituals is one thing, but stabbing yourself several times, including hitting a lung, that's something else altogether.
Crazy lover?
One theory at a time.
So do you think he'd done it by himself?
Possibly.
How possibly?
Well, where's the knife?
Oh, greetings, sir. How may I help you today?
I'd like a room.
Well, of course, why else would you be here? How long will you be staying with us today?
Until further notice.
I'll just draw a line there. And me.
Well,
First or last, sir?
pick one.
Mr. E. Roland, it is then.
Now listen to me, I don't want to be disturbed, okay? No fire drills, no room cleaning, nothing. Just leave me alone.
Well, sir, the room does need to be cleaned every 72 hours.
No thanks to anyone.
And we have breakfast at 7:30 a.m. in the main hall.
I'm not hungry.
Sir, I'm just worried about the condition of the room. You're not going to be partying, are you?
I don't care about the condition of the room.
Well, sir, it's not the condition the room is in right now, it's the condition that it's left in.
I'll be eating out.
Okay, if you head down the hall to the elevators, the bellboy will meet you there, and he will take your bags.
I don't have any bags.
Well, if you head to the elevator, he will direct you to your... Is something troubling you, sir?
Something.
You know, there's a lot to do in the town. Seafood, if seafood's your thing, you know, you got the juicy fin, that's just down the street. Oh, they do a shark fin soup better than my mum. It's got a bit of a kick to it. Cards, if that's your thing, you know, you got Teddy's, it's just round the corner. You know, spend some cash, don't ask questions, you can have quite a nice time. So breakfast usually starts around about 7:30. Yeah, you gotta get down there sharp.
What's the stakes at Teddy's?
Usually just $1,000 a night for newcomers, but you know, you start going there a couple nights in a row, they might let you earn some of the bigger stakes, yeah? But I will say, if you start owing these guys money, yeah, I'll pay up. They don't play around.
Do I look like I just want to play around? Take me to my room.
Desk clerk said he checked in and didn't leave the room again. That was 4 days ago.
Well, either he did leave, or someone was feeding him.
Nobody saw him until we opened that door. It was locked from the outside and the key was in here. Explain that.
Well, bellboys and maids, they have a master key to every room.
Doesn't add up. The bellboy puked when we opened the door. Either he's an incredible actor or a nobody. I'm guessing he's a nobody.
A magic trick.
A weird sleight of hand coin trick.
Do you think he was a magician or something? Maybe he knew how to cheat a deck. Gives us something to look at.
Teddy's hadn't heard of him. Even if they had, they wouldn't admit it. Gives them a bad reputation.
So he asks about stakes at a game, but doesn't go to the game. How does that make sense?
How does any of it make sense? A man stabbed to death inside a locked room. Nobody saw anyone enter or him leave. The guy's a mystery to himself. Roland, the name he used to check in. It's a fake name.
What did the maid say?
That's the weirdest part. The maid said that he was sat on the edge of the bed mumbling about different colors and what they mean, that he was inhuman looking, like he was something else, that when she left the room she felt traumatized, like she just spoke to the devil himself.
Listen to what you're saying. How can a man get in and out of a hotel without anyone seeing him? It has to be a staff member. It has to be.
I've spoke to each one of these people, and each time I was greeted with a half-wit, a rat, and a woman that didn't want to work here anymore. None of these people are responsible.
But it's the
maid! The maid. How could the maid stab a young man? What about that guy that puked his guts up in here in front of you? Do you think about him? Or your first theory, suicide? Have you ever tried to stab yourself in the lung? I dare you.
He was dead.
He is dead.
Then why is his left hand moving?
Ready? One. Action.
The maid said he was sat in the edge of the bed, mumbling about different colours and what they mean, that he looked inhuman, like he was something else, and then when she left the room she felt traumatised, like she just saw the devil himself.
Listen to what you're saying.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Whoops.
Right. Still rolling.
Listen to what you're saying. How can a man get in and out of a hotel without anyone seeing him? It has to be a staff member. It has to be.
I've spoken to each of these staff members. They're fucking half-wits. A rat, a woman that doesn't work here anymore.